Let sleeping dogs lie, best to turn a blind eye. For the memories kept, it makes a good guess. You'll probably lose sight before long. You stepped in it again, you gained a new friend. Some have come to know it, eventually they blow it, realizing nothing in the end. Each of us knowing, how will we ever know? Each of us showing, never really even knowing how to grow. Each of us holding on and holding long and holding on and on and on. And holding on and on and on. Where did it all go? Like the ending of a show. When the curtain calls, the silent Santa Claus takes its final bow one last time. Can it be? Don't say it's true. The deep in sunlight and the blue. You walk in time to a fading line. You breathe and cough to the growing cold. Nevermore to be so bold. Each of us knowing, how will we ever know? Each of us showing, never really even knowing how to grow. Each of us holding on and holding long and holding on and on and and holding on and on and Each of us knowing, how will we ever know? Each of us showing, never really even knowing how to grow. Each of us holding on and holding long and holding on and on and on and holding on and on and on and holding on and on and on. Got my bags packed tight.
Hello, my name is Magno. I'm from Weymouth, Massachusetts, and you are watching the Astute Tourist Channel.
My name is Kurt Wilson. I'm from Derry, New Hampshire, and I watch the Astute Tourist Channel.
I'm Sean.
And I'm Barbara, and we're at the New Hampshire Grass Drags today, and you're watching the Astute Tourist Channel.
Feeling so alive.
Hi guys, this is Mr. Tranquilo and you are watching the Astute Tourist channel. Enjoy it.
I'm the astute tourist.
My name is Lacey, your Miss Auburn's Outstanding Teen, and you're watching the Astute Tourist Channel.
Miles I travel.
Good afternoon. I'm Doug. I'm here with the Astute Tourist. Fun to be with, fun to hang out. Gonna be a great day.
This is Scott Roby from Jamaica Plain, Massachusetts. You're watching the Astute Tourist Channel.
I'm Nancy Sumner, Big Alfred Driver, and you're watching the Astute Tourist Channel.
Hi everyone, I'm Jen, aka Jen.Cohen. You're watching the Astute Tourist Channel. Here on YouTube.
Feels just like home. Stories found in stone. I'm never alone. I'm the astute tourist on this world ride.
Hey, I'm Phil Merrill from Windham, New Hampshire, and you're watching the Astute Tourist Channel.
Miles I traverse, no place to hide.
Hey y'all, Captain Controversy here, checking in with the Carnival Miracle. And you are watching this Tourist Channel. Coming to live. Here it comes.
Stories found in the storm. I'm never alone. I'm the astute tourist on this wild ride. Miles I traverse, no place to hide. Couple your life, let's go. Coffee brew, story flows. Story flows. Wake up or let it show.
Good morning, everybody. It is Friday. What is going on with this screen? There we go. It is Friday, March 7th, 2025. Good morning, everybody. I'm Jimmy, your astute tourist. I am joined here by the Friday morning Cup of Joe crew. Denise from Bone Travelers is here from location. She is on the road traveling right now. And the Down Under Cruisers, it is late night after 10 p.m. there in Australia. So, Sean, thank you for joining us. And just freshly back from cruising the Caribbean Sea, the Gulf of America, who brought home some cruise crud. Good morning, Scott, from Controversial Cruise. And good morning, my friend. It's good to see you. We missed you.
I know, missed you guys too. On Wednesday, I overslept just a tiny bit, but I was still under the weather. So here I am on Friday.
Can you keep your crud to yourself?
Can you boost yourself up, because the banner is making you look like Wilson from Home Improvement? Okay. There you go.
There you go. The Wilson. There's a reference that some of us may not get, but that was the Kilroy when I was a kid. That was from like World War II. Kilroy. But good, Sean. You look better now, Sean. Thank you.
Yes. Now we can see all of Sean. Well, not all. Just his.
No. That's the beauty of doing these live streams, is they only see us from, about the nipples down. So
right. I might not even be wearing pants.
You never know. You never know.
Hang on. We don't have no pants here.
No, we don't.
We don't get here.
No, but we don't have a pants rule. If you want to come in pantless, that's up to you. It is after all. It's free for all Friday.
Oh, it is.
Wait a minute, Denise. I only see from the nipples up, not from the nipples
down. It's okay, Fokker. Can you milk me? I have nipples. Can you milk me, Fokker?
Mate, you're not as titillating.
Yes, I don't have the ba-dum pump. But there you go. I'll give you that one. Well, good morning, everybody. It is Friday after all. Depending on where you are in the world, it's either you're just waking up or you've spent the day in Friday. How give us a little outlook on the future, Sean. How has Friday been?
Well, it depends on where you are. If you're in Brisbane or anywhere thereabouts, you're hunkered down because we've got a cyclone coming in, a Cat 2. If you're down in Melbourne, well, we've just had the scorcher of a day, 29 degrees. It's actually, I reckon it's been like 34, but anyway. And we're currently sitting on 22C. So what better way to go?
What's that, like 95?
22, 44,
88.
60, 70. We're about 80.
80. Okay.
That's warm. That's nice. I'll take 80. We've actually, we'll do the weather in a little while, but we've actually had some warm weather for us for this time of year. But if you can see out the window behind me, you see that green along the side of Colleen's picture. That is the roof to the tiki bar. We can see it now. It's not white anymore. Last week or a week and a half ago, prior to my absence, we probably had a couple feet of snow on top of that thing. So you can just barely see some snow. The top left-hand corner of that photograph of Colleen, you can see the snow out there. So
again, that word,
it's here, my friend. We cannot deny it. You don't even get anything remotely close to that, even in the wintertime where you are. So,
correct. We don't even know how to spell snow.
We've had a typical New England winter here, filled with snow and lots of cold. But when I say warm, we've been averaging around 50 the last few mornings. Doesn't look like we're going to have that kind of weekend, but that's okay. We'll take it. We weren't above. Oh, excuse me. We weren't above 25 for several weeks. Over a month and a half, we were averaging 20.
Okay.
Not C, F.
Oh,
25 Fahrenheit, my friend.
Hell.
Yeah, that's it's cold. So
that's what the F stands for, right? 20 or 5. Freaking cold.
Freaking cold is right. All right.
There's a few in the chat there. I want to say good day.
Yeah, we'll go over there and say good morning. If I can get it working. Good morning. I have that in here somewhere. Good morning. Let's see. So Scott, what'd you get? You didn't get the coof, did you?
I don't really know if I got the coof, but I got something.
Good morning.
Yeah.
I got a little elf in my throat. It's not sore, but I'm just coughing a little bit. And a couple days ago, I woke up with the sweats, but we didn't wake up with the sweats the last 2 days, so that's good. And just been yesterday. I had off, so I just lounged around. I did cancel Thirsty Thursday, but I'm glad I canceled Thirsty Thursday because it actually proved to improve me because I'm better. I'm here now at 4 a.m. And then tonight we have the match game. So it was a good day to just honestly do nothing. I haven't had a day where I did nothing in a long time. So
now
doing nothing is good.
Yes.
Do you actually have the man?
Do I have the man? I have.
For the match game live.
Well, you're just gonna have to tune in.
Oh, I saw he's gonna be on there.
You're gonna have to tune in.
What? I saw this. So when in my day, that meant something different. You had a set of colognes on you.
You got to watch it. Will he be there? Will he not be there? He's on the thumbnail.
I think AC/DC did that song.
I don't clickbait. So
who are we talking about?
Life?
Mr. Heald, the yak himself. Oh. That is going to be that's who our guest is tonight on the match.
Oh,
what's he like in real life?
Really?
A funny guy with a lot of charismatic energy. Like, let me tell you, on our cruise, when we had there was a bunch of events, but one of the ones that really stuck out to me was his signing. So he was only supposed to be there for 2 hours, signing pictures, listening to your stories, taking pictures, doing intros for people's channels, because everybody asked him to do intros like myself. And it actually went 3.5 hours over what it was supposed to go. He sat there for 5.5 hours with a smile and signed everybody's pictures. I think Liz from Carnival Cruise Addicts was actually last because she looked at the line and was like, nope, forget it. Nope. And I did the same thing, but I went back towards the end, like actually an hour and a half after it was over. And there was still like a tiny line. I'm like, oh, this is my opportunity. I was like, I'm getting online. So I got online like 20 people deep. I texted Liz. I said, hey, Liz, there's like 20 people online and he's still going. She's like, shit,
you have to forgive me. I've seen the name. Is he a cruise director? Is that his deal? Or what is he? The cruise ambassador for Carnival? Or what? Who is this guy? Because I've seen you guys. Everybody is like, oh, John Heald.
Oh, I love that.
I have no clue who the what this guy
He's,
is.
he's the carnival god. I mean, he is. He's the cruise ambassador. Anytime,
Gotcha.
all the cruise directors basically learn from him
Gotcha.
to all intents and
Okay.
purposes.
So
He's the
is it
middleman,
rare that
Jimmy.
you is he the is it rare that you have him as a cruise director on your ship?
Yes, he doesn't cruise direct anymore. He used to cruise direct back in the day. So for example, my first Carnival cruise, I found this out from my mother actually. Not my first cruise ever, but my first Carnival cruise was the Carnival Destiny back in 2001. I actually showed John that itinerary, and he confirmed that he was the cruise director back on that ship on that date. I think it was January 28th, 2001, and he was the cruise director. So he was a cruise director back in the early 2000s.
What were you, like 3?
No, I was 8. No, I was
8.
No, I was 8. No,
8. Good
88.
Lord.
No, I was like 12. I'm sorry, I was like 12.
Oh well.
Yeah, I was like 12.
You know,
with
you
my
weren't
little bowl
8. You were
haircut
12.
and my
You were
parted
like a
hair.
man.
Yeah. Don't bring.
You were
back
like a
12.
man back then.
Don't bring back 12. 12 was an awkward.
12's a horrible year.
12. But anyway,
He was
he was the cruise director for that cruise. He retired. He went to go retire. I don't exactly remember the year. And then Carnival made this position called the brand ambassador, which is what he is. And now he's kind of the mitigator between the customer and Carnival. Right. So a lot of people now with questions, concerns, even shout outs for different crew members that you think are awesome. They'll drop him on John Heald's page, and John Heald will do his best to filter through and help the ones that really need help, get back to the ones that really need getting back to, and showcase the really good Carnival employees that really need to be showcased. So he's like that mitigator.
Who's
Sorry.
ringing doorbells?
Someone
Trouser Cat?
Trouser Cat?
I don't know who it is. Let's open the door and see who it is. Oh no, look who it is on location.
Seriously?
It's Kenneth. Good morning, Kenneth.
Good morning.
What's up, Kenny? Kenny's on the road as well. For those of you guys who don't know what's going on, Denise and Kenneth are on their way to Helen, Georgia for the Helen meetup this weekend.
I'm actually here live on location.
He is live on location. What do we?
Hellendorf and Helen, Georgia.
Oh, nice.
Back in the old days, they would say he's simulcast live via satellite.
Keep it warm for me.
Microwave.
All right, so let's get your votes in.
Huh?
Did Trouser Cat make the trip, or did you leave him at home?
Trouser Cat is actually on me right now.
He's wearing Trouser Cat.
Let me tell you my experience yesterday.
Good.
Let me tell you my experience yesterday.
Good morning.
With flying. They had to okay. You know, I had requested for wheelchair assistance, meaning I'm supposed to get somebody to push me from gate to gate.
Correct.
Okay. Well, and I had checked one luggage on it's supposed to be one bag checked luggage. Well, they did when I got there at the airport, they didn't there was nobody around to tell me. They sent me the TSA pre-check before I did the check luggage. And I'm like,
heck?
That was supposed to be checked luggage. And he went through I about got in trouble again because I had liquid medicine in there.
Oh.
And and you can't have when you go through at TSA, you can't have no liquids.
Right.
Yeah. Like that much.
But that bag wasn't supposed to be with you.
And I also had my pocket knife in there, and I said, because he asked me, he said, you don't have any sharp objects. I said, well, I got a pocket knife. I said, well, that's supposed to be checked luggage, not. I said, and I told him, and I said, well, can I go back? Can I go So I had to go through TSA twice, and they had to pat me. And each time they tried to tell me to take my belt and suspenders off, and I said, no, no, because I said, you're going to get a show you ain't going to want.
I'm the only person I know that has actually. No, I haven't.
Huh?
I've secured the location, but I've never actually seen it.
Yeah, that's not a sight we want to see, Kenny. No. No, thank you.
They tried to get me to take the belt and suspenders off both times.
I'm sure they did.
Well, so Kenny is on the road right now. So are you drinking anything, Kenny? Do you have something with you?
Yeah, I do.
All right.
That good cough syrup. I know what he's
This may be an easy one. Put in the chat whether you think he's drinking fresh or microwave coffee. Now, mind you, hotel rooms have coffee makers in them, so
they do.
Let's go. So let's. Why don't we do this first? Right? They do. They do. Yeah, baby. Yeah, baby.
It's gonna be a weird line today, folks. Going to be a weird line today.
All right, let's do this.
Wake up.
Good morning.
And hot. Today's gonna be good. Gonna find my way. Good morning, today's gonna be good. No matter what they say.
You're damn straight. It's going to be a great day, no matter what they say. And cheers to everybody. Cheers to our friends on the road that are heading to Helen. Cheers to all of you that are there. Cheers to all of us that aren't there. Look at I got the old logo.
Cheers.
Woo-hoo. Cheers, Kenny. Jimmy, I had to hold myself back. I was going to use this cup last night or yesterday for a hot toddy, and I said, no. Tomorrow's Friday.
I need it in the morning. Well, Scott, I'm glad to have you back because all of you guys have become a fixture to the morning show here, and when you're not here, I miss you.
He's glad to have us back because he's tired of putting up with me for the last 3 days.
I'm never tired of you, my brother.
I watched the full replay of Wednesday. I did a quarter of each. I went from Jimmy, and then I went to Kenny, and then I went to Denise, and I watched a quarter of each. So I watched the entire show.
You got your fill, did you?
Yes.
Don't forget to hit the like button, share us out, subscribe, and if you're so inclined, you can donate to the channel. You watched what?
I did actually watch the show on Wednesday.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I appreciate you. Thank you for that. Well, let's say good morning to some people in the chat. Sharon is here. My mother is here as well. Good morning, Mom. Walking with Goldie. Goldie is here. Good afternoon to you, my friend. Let's see. Scott is here.
That's right.
Denise is here. Gavin is here. I was started playing Red Dead Redemption 2 again, and there's a character in there that says, "Hello, have you seen my friend Gavin? Has anyone seen Gavin?" And throughout the whole, if you played the game, throughout the whole game, doesn't matter where you go in this open world, you're going to run into this guy. He's looking for his friend Gavin. Has anyone seen Gavin?
You need to get that as an MP3, Jimmy, on your little
right. I'm going to have to try to find that so that we can have that for Gavin. But good morning to you. Let's see. We'll zip through here really quickly. Everybody's.
I did like your new song, Jimmy, and "Holding On" by Uncle Scugga. I just wanted
Thank you. There's actually I was showing Sean. There's actually 2 versions of that. Good morning to Mike Clark from Clark Family Adventures. Thank you for coming in. John Gaylor. Yeah, there's 2 versions of that. And what I'm thinking of doing is having a poll and playing both the songs, and you tell me which ones you like better. Because there are 2 different versions of the same song. So using this AI program that I use as my band, they always give you 2 versions. They give you they give you a
good
version
and a version that sucks.
Sometimes both versions can suck, but yeah, it takes some time to sift through them.
Hey, Ron.
Forgive me. Good morning. Double A is here. Aaron is here. Speaking of Aaron, Denise, I'm going to show this again. Denise made me this tumbler, and it says hashtag Jimmy Strong on it.
And that looks like a beer can.
No, it's taller.
It's
20 ounce. 20 ounce tumbler.
But that's the patch that Aaron designed. Keep fucking fighting. Saulnier Army, Jimmy Army. I love it. I love it. So this, thank you, Denise.
You're welcome.
That is fantastic. One of the best gifts I've ever been given. So I appreciate that. And thank you, Aaron, for you were the artist on that one. So
is Aaron coming to Helen?
Is he coming down?
Is he coming to Helen?
I don't know. Aaron, are you going to Helen? Can we move on from reminiscing about remote meetings work during the days of that 19 stuff? Sure we can. We don't have to talk about that. In the 1998, we saw that dude walking around the north side of Chicago. He's tall. I'm behind, so I don't remember what we're talking about. Cheryl is here. Too good. Cruising is fun anytime. Good morning, my friend. Good to see you. Law Jones is here. Good morning, Law. Thank you for coming in. Kelly is here. How are you, sir? It's good to see you. Thank you for coming in. Sea Leg Journeys is here. Happy Friday to Jimmy
Happy Friday, Chip.
And let's see. The Cruise Scott. Hold on. The Cruise Scott and the rest of the match game were on. Was his regular toe dipping back into the CD roll.
Mm-hmm.
My mother said I turned the heat on so it would be warm in here for Dad when he gets up. Damn, is it cold there, Mom? Harriet is here. Good morning, Harriet. She's
Good morning, Harriet, on the Facebook side.
Yep, she's here from the Kenny Facebook side. And again, if I forget anybody, it is not on purpose. We just want to get through the. Jen is here. Good morning, Jen. It's good to see you.
Hey,
Jen. The best time in Helen. Scott, thank you for that. You can go over to Uncle Scugga Radio and check out all of my music. In fact, that new one, I will put that up on Uncle Scugga's page today. Daniel Jose is here. Good morning to you, sir.
Daniel Jose on
G'day, Daniel. How you going, buddy?
Daniel.
Najuma Brown. Good morning, Najuma. It's good to see you.
Good morning.
Scotty is here as well.
Scotty, how you going?
Scotty,
good to see you, my brother. I hope you're doing well today. Scotty lives just south of me in Massachusetts, so hope you're doing well.
I won't hold that against him.
Warm days are coming too, brother, so they're here. Billy from Bamanola is here. Good morning, Billy. And he's Billy's KMA. He's in KMA territory, right?
Deep.
He's
Aaron actually answered too. A couple up there, Jimmy, to Denise and the rest.
Yeah,
Who did?
not gonna make it.
Aaron did. Actually, I canceled. Vehicle needs wheel bearings. Come to find out. Sorry. Well, that sucks, but you got to take care of business. I get it. And everyone's saying good morning to Billy. There you go. So good morning to everybody. Thank you for coming over. I do want to take care of some business while we're here. You can help support our channel if you want to go over to the paypal.me and buy me a coffee. But the big thing for me right now is this right here, my GoFundMe page. This is going to help support my family and I while I'm going through this treatment for this horrific, nasty blood cancer. There's a lot of things that will have to be taken care of out of pocket, and a lot. Travel expenses. Colleen's going to need a place to stay while we're in Boston. I need a bed. So the GoFundMe page is going to help support all of us, my wife and myself, in terms of taking care of some of the needs that the insurance and the Medicare and all that stuff doesn't take care of. So if you wouldn't mind, there is the link for that. Pass that on to all of your friends. Our goal is 30,000, and we're just up over 8,000 right now, which is awesome. But my son Nick has posted that, so there you go. One other thing is you can go over and type Jimmy Strong in over to 61474, and what that'll do is that'll that you'll be entered. You're not going to be entered, but you'll come to a registry for blood cancer bone marrow donors. So to see if you're a donor, you can either be a match for me, or you can be a match for somebody else. So it's not just for me, but go over and see. Maybe you can have this swab kit sent to your house. You'll swab some of your DNA in your cheek, and you'll send it back, and you could save somebody's life by becoming a bone marrow donor. So there you go. So that's all of that. I think I've taken care of all that business that we need to take care of. I'll leave the GoFundMe one running down there in the Chiron in the bottom. So, all right. So we've taken care of business. There you have it. I appreciate all of you guys coming in. It is Friday, and we should probably do some of this. It is Friday, March 7th, and it is currently wintertime here in the Northern Hemisphere. But Weather Watch Now is where we do weather all points around the world, where you are, where we are, and where you might want to be. So who would like to go first for the weather in your area? Anyone?
All right, I'll make you feel bad.
No, Sean.
All right, Sean, go for it, buddy.
Okay, so first of all, you've got FC Billy in there, and FC Billy, first of all, let me say this. We're talking decent temperatures here. We had 29 C today. That was an awesome day. Yesterday we had 34. Tomorrow we've got 31 degrees C, just to make you feel good. For those of us who are up in the Queensland area of Australia, that's Brisbane, and down to the northern end of New South Wales, we are currently facing a Category 2 cyclone coming in, and that's due to hit land round about now or tomorrow morning. But south of all the travesties, we're sitting on 22 degrees C and 64% humidity. So read it and weep.
I like it. Really quick, if you were a donor, Gavin is asking, is it a simple blood draw? Yes. So the whole process is pretty simple. What you'll do is they'll send you a swab kit. Basically, like if you're doing your DNA or whatever, you'll send it back. And then if you are a donor for somebody, it's pretty simple. All it is a blood draw. It's not like in the old days where they had to biopsy your pelvis like they'll be doing for me again and again. But it's simple blood draw. And then what they'll do is I don't know how much blood they take, but but it's enough that they need to spin out your stem cells, and then your stem cells will be injected or implanted into the recipient. So it's not like it was in the old days. It was pretty invasive for the donor as well, but not for the donor anymore. So, which is a good thing. So it's pretty simple, and hopefully that'll bring more people to the table that would consider donating. So there you go. So, all right, who's next? Who wants to go next? Denise, you want to go?
Sure. Can I give the Helen weather?
Yeah, give the heaven weather. Give the Helen weather.
Okay. Right now it is Scott, stop. 38 degrees with a high of 64 and clear. Looks like the weather is going to hold out for Helen. We've got today we may get some rain. Tomorrow high of 68, low 43. Now Sunday it's going to rain. It's just going to rain. but it looks like it's going to be a considerably warmer and less rain than we thought. So that's a great thing. Anyway,
Right on.
Yeah.
Daniel, thank you. Daniel just donated $100 to my GoFundMe. I appreciate you so much, my friend. It's going to go to good use. I hate begging for money. It's one of the worst things I ever have to do. I don't mind begging it for someone else, for like helping hands and that. But when it comes to me, it's just something that feels weird about it. But I've been told I need to be a better advertiser.
I don't think it's ever begging for money, Jimmy, since you've been there for us, so all of us in multiple ways. So in no way do I ever feel like it's begging. It's friends helping friends out.
I appreciate that. That makes it feel better.
For any one of us, any one of us in the panel, we know that, and that's why we love it.
I think y'all understand how I feel, though. I'm sure you would feel the same way. So, but I do appreciate it, and Daniel, thank you.
Yes, thank you, Daniel.
And I appreciate that. We don't want to think of the alternative, but yeah, it's certainly looming there. So, but I appreciate you and thank you for that. All right, so it sounds like the Helen weather is going to be good. How about Scott? What's going on? We haven't heard anything about Arizona weather in a while. So,
do we want West Palm Beach, one of my favorite places in Florida, or do we want Scottsdale? Because I would love to be back in Greg and Michelle's Airbnb in West Palm Beach right now. So, but okay, we want Scottsdale.
Let's do Scottsdale.
I'll give you Scottsdale. Oh, you don't want Fort Lauderdale? Hawaii? You want Hawaii?
I mean, I could do Bonita Springs. I have that in here too, but I'm not there.
All right, Scottsdale. We got 53 degrees Fahrenheit right now with a light drizzle. We are actually supposed to get rain all day today. Well, most of the day into 1 o'clock. We need it very badly here in Arizona. So we are all looking forward to the drizzle or the light rain that we're going to get. It will not break more than 53. So it's actually the height of what it's going to be right now. It will be in the high 40s, 50, just breaking 50 by 3 o'clock. So it is going to be a little chilly here. I will be wearing my Carnival sweatshirt all day.
Right on. Right on. All right, Kenny, how about you? What's going on? Where you're
the same weather as Denise.
Ditto.
It's currently 38, feels like 35. And it's supposed to be a high of 64 with some rain showers and a low of 50 today. And then tomorrow, 68, partly cloudy skies, 43. And Sunday, looks like cloudy skies with a high of 59 and a low of 42 here in Helen. Let me go and see what it is in Bakersville, North Carolina.
North Kakalaki. North Kakalaki.
Let me pull it up here.
Easy, Kenneth.
Kenny,
Easy.
you haven't been on a cruise. How come you got a cruise crud?
It's actually still that long lingering cough from where I had COVID back in December. Around
He's got the coof crud.
Yeah.
The coof crud.
He's got the coof crud.
Anyway, Bakersville is currently 30 degrees, cold. Feels like 25. And it's supposed to be a high of 56 and a low of 42 today. And then tomorrow it's supposed to be a high of 52 and a low of 32 with partly cloudy skies. And Sunday it's supposed to be a high of 57 and a low of 36.
Oof. Okay. There you go. 57 is not bad.
It was snowing and icy road yesterday that the transportation services is not even running yesterday.
So there you go. Here in New England, greater New England area, southern New Hampshire, it's currently 26 degrees and it's partly cloudy. The real feel is 7 degrees. We're going to have a high of 39 today. It's going to be windy conditions, and they're going to continue all day with gusts up to 45 miles an hour, making the temperatures feel like 7 degrees. Tomorrow, Saturday, it's going to be more of the same with a high of 35 degrees. The wind will continue until sometime through the night until Sunday morning, where the temperatures will begin to rise. We'll have a high of 41 on Sunday. And then Tuesday for next week, they're predicting 61 degrees. I haven't seen 61 here since
1932.
probably I haven't had temperatures like that since my granddaddy was kneed out of a grasshopper. No, probably since October, maybe October, September of last year. But what's going on around the world? Well, let's see what's going on around the world. Here's New England. You can see there's not a whole lot going on here. Some of the higher elevations up in New York and around the lake effect snow in Rochester and Buffalo, New York, they're getting some of that nasty lingering snow that they get. All of that rain has pretty much gone by. You can see it's out there over towards Nova Scotia and Newfoundland. It's moved out. We had a good amount of rain here. It did melt a lot of the snow. Make our way down the eastern seaboard. There's some of that snow Kenny was talking about in the hills of western North Kakalaki.
Keep
out
it
along
there. Don't bring it here.
right along the eastern side of Tennessee. But as we make our way down south towards Helen, Georgia, Denise gave us the weather, so did Kenny, and it looks like they're going to have some decent days this weekend for their meetup, which should be good. Florida is always looking good, although it's got a little cold there. Mom said she had to turn the heat on last night, which is crazy. I didn't even think they had heat in houses there in Florida. Okay, there you go.
Morning, Pete.
What's that?
I was saying morning to Pete.
Oh, good morning, Pete. So you can see all along the Gulf of America, it all looks good along the Gulf Coast states. Everything is looking decent there. Even along the Gulf side of Texas looks good. Make our way out into New Mexico and Arizona. Ooh. There's some of that weather that's heading towards Scott. Looks like he's going to possibly get some rain today. They're right on the edge of it. So I'm sure out in the desert they relish having some rain come in, although they can get some flash floods there, which can be crazy. So hopefully it's not too bad, just enough to feed the plants and make the air smell nice. Yeah, wash your car, right? There you go. Let's see what else. Southern California, that all looks pretty clear. Some of the higher elevations, of course, they're getting snow. We make our way up the western seaboard into Oregon and Washington. All looks good there. As we make our way to the southern hemisphere, ooh, it's so warm and hot here. Beautiful.
Ooh, there's the
down under. Sean
Where's
gave
that?
us.
I've never seen that place on the map. What is that place?
Yeah, where is that place? How come Victoria gets her? She gets her own country. What the hell? Who's Victoria and how does she rate? Anyway, the weather looks good there,
single?
I'm sure.
Oh, sorry, Jimmy.
Right? Hey, man, get it while you can. Maybe she is single. She owns her own country, so I'd be hitting on that too.
Dude, she died 100 years ago.
Jonesy looks like he's pretty comfortable in Tasmania as well. So there you go. We'll make our way over to Goldie over in Romania. She's had some mild temperatures there and not a lot going on as far as rain and snow, but they're pushing spring there as well. And I'm sure the weather is starting to be lovely over there. And then last but not least, as I try to get my, I don't know what the hell that was. That was me stumbling over my tongue. La 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 la.
My
Yeah,
son's there
baby.
anyway, so that's okay.
But we make our way over to where the fountains are in the UK. Pete is in England, and it all looks pretty decent there. In the northern part, looks like they're getting rain. Hey, there's a surprise. They're getting rain in England. Go.
G'day, Pete. How you going?
But there you go. That's what's happening around the world and where you are. Points everywhere around the planet. So I hope you're having a warm, lovely day, no matter where you are. And good morning, Pete. Good to see you, my friend. And let's see who else is in.
Jose, and good morning, Tim Bond.
Hello, Tim.
Tim is here. Good morning, Tim. Thanks for coming in and joining us here this morning at Cup of Joe Live, free for all Friday. And Sean, what do you got going on for the weekend? Are you doing a live tomorrow?
I'm doing a live. I might be a couple of minutes late, but I'm doing a live. My grandnephew is having a birthday party, so his first birthday party. So I'm headed off to that before the live. But I will be there. I will be there at our live at 10 p.m. Eastern, which is around. Currently it's 2 p.m. Melbourne time on Saturday. Guess what, Jimmy? Next week it goes to 1 p.m. on a Saturday, and then from the 6th of April. You and I are in the alignment, mate. Alignment.
We're a lot closer to time. Right now, we have a 16-hour gap. And I think that'll give us, a 14-hour gap?
It'll give us a 14-hour gap, which means 6 a.m. is equal to 8 p.m. here. So
it's a little more manageable nighttime
correct.
Time than it is now, because
right now it's 10:48 by you.
Right now it's 10:48.
Yeah. So when we change the clocks, we're gonna spring forward an hour, and he's gonna spring backwards an hour.
Okay.
Which will bring us closer to a 2-hour makeup. So we'll be going live at 8 p.m. his time versus 10 p.m. right now. So Denise, it won't change anything for us. You'll still be watching us at 5 a.m. even though it's
but the
really
cool
6 a.m.
Because I'm in Eastern time now. Time changes Saturday night, right?
Yes.
We've been here. We stayed last night. We stayed tonight or night before. We'll be in Helen Eastern time. Whenever we get home, we will have already adjusted to the time change.
Oh, nice. You know? Yeah.
So it worked out pretty good.
Oh, no.
Yes, but don't forget, folks.
No, it's not.
You're 3 a.m. then for me.
Right now we are, right?
No, right now you're 4.
Oh, your time doesn't change, does it?
My time don't change.
No, your time doesn't change. So
but you've never
if
been
it's
on
4 a.m., so it means we'll be on at 5 a.m.
Yeah, it should be fine.
You've never been on
because we spring forward an hour, so
it means we lose an hour of sleep.
No, I'm not worried about that.
That's what they say. You're going to gain it on the other end. So
yeah,
I've heard that they're supposed to leave it once it changes. It's supposed to leave it as it is. I don't know, but
interesting.
That should be the
pull the other one. Pull the other one. I reckon daylight saving is at the wrong time of the year. Daylight saving should be in winter. In fact, daylight saving shouldn't be there.
Yeah,
they should just leave it alone.
And leave it alone. Yep.
I think when we spring forward, that's where it should stay. Just leave it. Leave it alone.
No.
So at what point of the year was because I was definitely waking up at like 2:45 and coming on at 3 a.m. When was that?
Maybe
1,000 years ago.
Maybe you will be getting up. Maybe you will be getting up earlier, Scott. I don't know. It's too early for me to put my brain into that.
I can't do that. I can't nap yet.
And Sean will fall back a couple of weeks.
It will be April the 6th.
Yes. Not only did we go back an hour, but we went back 3 years.
FC Billy, shut up! Seriously.
Central time is the best time. For God's sake. Really?
We saw a billboard, a Foster's billboard. At the same time, me and Dwight were like, "Look, Foster's, it's Australian for piss."
Yeah, that's right. Here's the funny thing. FC Billy, fake Captain Billy, lives in Pensacola, right? Pensacola is Florida, correct?
Yes.
Correct.
How come
Sorta.
it's on Central?
It's fake
I mean,
Florida. FFFC. Fake Florida, fake captain.
Hey, Captain.
there you go. There you go.
Solid
Yeah.
grade this morning.
Well,
Hey,
you know, when,
no,
when
wait
you
a minute.
self-appoint,
There's a fourth in there.
when you self-appoint yourself to captain or whatever, you can just lie and say whatever. Central
Yeah, but-
Time's best. We don't
Yeah, but-
change time. Time doesn't move here. I've
but
made it
wait.
official. There's no time here in Pensacola.
But wait a minute, Jimmy. There's another thing, right? This FC captain thinks he's better than a chief. I mean, seriously, come on, forget about it.
So,
about
you
it.
know, we've explained this before. The guy just self-appoints himself. What's he going to be? Commodore, Admiral next, whatever. It took me 41 years to make it to chief. So, Billy, I'm Father Time. I feel like Father Time, brother. I'll tell you that some days.
Next,
Doesn't
you'll
say
be
which
telling me that Billy drinks Fosters or something stupid like that.
I say
Oh, golly. Buddy says, I declare myself captain of Spaceship Earth. There you go.
There we
Captain
go. Right?
Mickey Mouse. Captain Mickey Mouse. Hey, will you guys indulge me for a minute? So I said I was going to do this. I'm going to play a little bit of both of those. It's the same song.
Go ahead.
I want you to tell me which one you like best. So the first one I played is this one. Versions. It's more the upbeat kind of a dance version, I'll say. Now I wrote the lyrics and the ooh ahs and where the leads are and all that. I arranged it. I think Colleen likes this one best.
You stepped in it again. You gained a new friend.
Stepped in it again.
Eventually they blow it.
We'll just go up to the we'll go up to the hook. Oh, I like your hat. Somebody's stolen me Lucky Charms.
To be sure, the real captain got Wally. To be sure.
Have a good one, John.
All right, so there's that version, right? There you go. All right, so there's that version of the song. Now, here's the other version. This is the version I like better out of the two.
Let sleeping dogs lie. Best to turn a blind eye.
Same verses, same words.
It makes a good guess. You'll probably lose sight before long. You stepped in it again. You gained a new friend. Some have come to know it. Eventually they blow it, realizing nothing in the end. Each of us know. How will we ever know? Each of us show. Never really even knowing how to grow.
My mother likes version 2. So let me know what you like. Do you like one better or do you like 2 better?
Each of us know.
It's a mood thing.
That is definitely it. Me too. I can see myself sipping on like a nice old fashioned on the porch or something, listening to that. Whereas the first one,
buddy.
I just want to dance.
Right.
You know.
So the first one, right? That's more of the dance, right?
Let's sleep in dark.
Rock and roll tribute
Turn
song.
a blind eye.
Oh no, we've got 2 bands. That's right.
And then there's this one. So this one reminds me more of a song that I would have played with a band that I was in, Adam Ezra Group, which is more of a folky kind of a singer-songwriter band. So let me know what you think. 1 or 2. 1 or 2. Is this better? 1
or 2.
or 2?
I-
1 or 2. Right? So there you go.
Okay.
Harriet likes number 2, which I do as well. Good morning, Harriet. It's good to see you.
Hello, Harriet.
Billy says both are great. Thank you, Billy. I can dance to both. Law says
Ooh, I want to see.
I need to create a Foster's anthem. Yikes!
An ode to piss.
Right? What is it? Is the anthem? Is it just the sounds of people throwing up throughout the whole
that's
song?
That's
or?
it. Pretty much.
But there you go. So yeah, if you guys, whichever you like, 1 or 2, let me know. What time is it? Good Lord, when we're having fun, the time goes by.
Did anybody guess what I was drinking this morning?
We never did the copy.
That's right. So Kenny, tell us, what are you drinking this morning, sir? Is
Cheers! It is a fresh pot of coffee.
Fresh pot of coffee.
What it is, they have those pods, so it only makes 1 cup at a time, but it takes 2 cups to fill this up.
And hot.
So it is
right on.
It is fresh.
Coffee time. Coffee.
There you go. So if you said fresh and not microwave, Kenny is drinking fresh this morning. So there you go.
Fresh was 125. It was a close, weird line. It was a close, weird line.
Thank you. Hey, Billy, you have to make a video of you drinking it and send it to me then.
You should show him some example.
He's going to get an old fashioned. Yeah, so here's a couple examples of videos you got to send us. So here's one.
Go ahead, Frank. All right. Cheers. Cheers. Oh, there's a little flambéed banana on there. All right, Jimmy. This one's for you. All right, old fashioned, Jimmy. How do you do this, Jimmy? No, actually, I'm just joking. It's actually really good.
Oh my God! All right, so and you know the story, or so, if you don't know the story, I asked my good friend Dwayne when he was on his last cruise if he would have an old fashioned for me, and this is the video he made.
This is for my good friend Jimmy, who couldn't be here. Asked me to drink an old fashioned for him from the Alchemy Bar on the Spirit. This is for you, Jimmy. Oh God, oh God, oh God. That's wild. How do you do this? Oh God.
Every time it cracks me up.
Just like he had a glass of cough medicine or somebody's. Look at Sean.
I'll drink it out of his
I make when I take that Robitussin stuff.
Right, Kenny? Right. He's like, oh God, it's the best is when he goes, that's vile. Right?
Oh, shoot with a hey dude. Hey dude. Yeah.
Only way to drink anything decent is by having it out of a shoe.
Like Foster's when you drink that at the meetup before the cruise.
Well, what I'm going to be doing with that is, I'm taking my trusty shoe with me for the function.
He has a drinking shoe.
Yeah, but I've got a spare one in case I need it. It's a Croc.
It just runs out. That's for the Fosters.
Well, I like to share my drink.
A Croc. You know, I have to say something about Crocs. The gentleman on the panel, do you own a pair of Crocs?
Yep.
You do? Scott, you're a good man.
That's my
No self-respecting man would ever wear a pair of Crocs. I'm sorry.
You ain't never seen my toes, so no
fucking way.
Have you ever seen the accessories you can put on them? You can get like a little light to go on the front, but they make a little set of balls to go on the back on the strap, and it is hysterical.
It ain't happening.
Jimmy, it is medical footwear that Crocs.
Oh, is that what it is? Medical footwear. Well,
it is.
Look, I'll forgive all the nurses because they probably look good on the nurses, but on a man, I go camping with some of my best friend firefighter friends, and we're sitting around the fire one night, and I just look down and I see these feet all by the fire, and there's like 3 of them with them goddamn rubber shoes on. I'm like, what the flip are you wearing? Oh, these are Crocs, man. They're so comfortable. I'm like,
they are, but
for nurses, they are, yeah. For nurses, female nurses. I'm just saying.
You know the fluids that we are in contact with. I don't want that crap on my feet. Literally, no, I wear a solid shoe to work.
Right, exactly. It's like some of the guys around, the guys and gals, that they try to make a case for wearing shorts on duty. That's a big thing here, wearing a pair of shorts on duty. Wear a pair of pants. Now, even though you're wearing pants, they're not a great barrier for biohazard, but a lot better than bare legs. If I'm on a call.
But you're going to have the pants on anyway, right?
Right? Well, and I'm just talking about uniform pants. So we don't wear turnout gear when we go into EMS calls, unless it's a car accident or something. But bare legs? Yeah, no. Do you want sputum and blood and all that all over you? No. So wear your pants.
I use the Crocs only because when I go and do my karate training, I need to get some shoes on and off real quick, and that's way better than sandals.
Okay, well, all right, I get it. If you're gonna ground yourself, you could take them off quick and ground yourself. But
though, Jimmy,
yeah, Crocs.
Yeah, that's shocking to me. There's no way I'd be using it for that.
There have been many studies that have come out about Crocs that they actually, over time, end up hurting your back because as they do seem comfortable, it's something about the material and the way after your foot kind of breaks in the Croc, it doesn't give you as much support as when they were freshly new. So people that are wearing these Crocs for 3-4 years, you see them, they're just disgustingly dirty. They're like brown and they were white at one time and they're still wearing them. It actually proves over time that it actually hurts your back because the way that, like when you stand with like new Crocs, like it helps, but then when they kind of like sink in, it hurts your back. So
Scott, that sounds like something that R.F. Williams would have said when he made his boots.
Yeah,
but I can't say I disagree.
I'm with you. Let's start a no Croc zone. Cup of Joe Live is the no Croc zone. No Crocs allowed. So Billy J, that means you. You can't wear those shoes. You can't wear those goofy rubber shoes when you're here in the Cup of Joe studio. So none of them goofy.
You can have my Hey Dudes when you pry them from my cold dead hands.
Hey Dudes are fine.
Oh, they're great. I love these things.
Hey Dudes are fine. I have a couple pairs of them, and they're very comfortable.
Yeah.
But yeah, no Crocs.
Jimmy,
no Crocs.
I'm going to have you for discrimination.
Well,
bring it on.
Follow DEI, so
Yeah, I don't follow any of that, as you know. If you guys know me, without getting into any of that stuff, you know me pretty well.
Jimmy,
yes,
you
sir.
have to meet me in Florida court. I'm going to sue you for discrimination.
All right. Well, let's meet in court down there because I'm good with that. We can meet.
You're wrong.
All right. What time is it? We're probably well past time.
Billy Joe
Crocs and socks and a captain's hat. No, oh, good. I just had a visual, dude.
Where does the sock go? I hope that sock is getting.
Crocs make some awesome women's sandals. I love mine. They're okay for the ladies. I'm saying. I'm not saying that the ladies shouldn't wear them.
Now the sandals don't have the little holes in them. These are like actual sandals. They look really nice.
Yeah, just saying. There you go. Jimmy is more like John Wayne. You bit your ass. A nice pair of leather shoes. Nice pair of leather boots. You don't find any of them rubber.
Hi there, Pilgrim.
With the Denise, what do you call the little bling you got to put all over them? Little happy faces and
I
shiny
can't
things.
remember.
And good God,
I don't remember. That's
yes.
why I was talking about the little flashlight. But
and just so
Fix
you
or it
know,
didn't
Crocs, not a sponsor. Not a
fix or
sponsor.
it didn't happen, you know.
Now, hey, look, if they came to me and said, "Hey, you don't like Crocs, but we want to be your sponsor," all right, I'm down. Show me the money. I'll hype your rubber shoes all you want.
The downside then, Jimmy, is that they would make you wear them.
They probably would, and it's not going to happen. Is Foster
Well,
the sponsor? No, they're not.
Now, Jimmy, let's put things together, right? I'd rather have Foster's in a pair of Crocs any day.
Yeah, I agree. I would drink a Foster's before you'd catch me wearing a pair of Crocs any day. And I don't drink beer, especially that beer. But what are we going to do for hashtag to go over to Eddie's, because he's going to be coming up soon. We never did get the history.
Crocs hate Foster's.
Okay. Hashtag Crocs hate Foster's. Is that what you put?
Hey, Scott, what time do I need to go up tonight? Right before match game?
Who, what?
If I do a live tonight, do I need to come up right before the match game?
Yeah, why not?
What time would that be?
8 p.m. Eastern. So
about 7:30?
Yeah.
I'll do it.
Sweet.
I'll try my best. I will try my best.
So there you go. Why don't we do this then? Scott, tell us what's going on tonight. You got match game coming up. So
yes, tonight is for me the biggest night on YouTube for Friday night. We will be back in the Sea Wave Lounge. I know it was closed last night. Captain Controversy was taking an extra day of rest, but tonight we have one of our biggest guests. I guess I don't mean that biggest, but maybe our biggest guest ever. John Heald from Carnival Cruise Lines, the Carnival brand ambassador, will be on the match game tonight with us, Carnival Cruise Addicts and Cruise Life TV. So come and join us at 8 p.m. 8 p.m. Eastern. Yes, and then tomorrow I will be at 10 a.m. Tomorrow, 10 a.m. Eastern. So I will be on my podcast. So this weekend, and I won't cancel it. Right. I promise.
How about you, Kenny? Kenny?
I will probably be hanging around with people that go live here at Helen. So
you get to meet Denise.
Yes, in the flesh.
Yeah.
You sure about that? Might take off my skin suit. Run around in my bones.
My skin suit. Right.
Your bones are tired, you know? The bones are tired.
Exactly.
It puts the lotion on the skin before it gets the hose again.
The Friday Night Live with friends is not so.
Not happening this week, you said?
Mm-mm.
Oh, God, Gavin. Don't read
How about you, Sean? What do you got coming up? I know it's Friday evening here, so you're going to be going to bed soon.
So we got our normal live 10 p.m. Eastern. I've got a wedding to go to on Sunday, so that's it. Then on Tuesday, they'll be chatting with Sean on Helping Hands for Cruising, and there was a Helping Hands for Cruising video that went out today. I think. Have a look at it. It's called Behind the Mission.
Mm-hmm.
Check it out.
I saw one last night.
Yeah.
It
Did you watch it?
I watched some of it.
Yeah. What did you think of it?
It was great what I could see of it, but we were at dinner with my brother, and everybody was talking. So, but it was cool. I went in and tried to give my support.
Awesome.
Rumor has it there's some original music. There's some original music on there. So
there's some original music on there, and it closes out the show.
Fantastic. Awesome. So, how about you, Denise? What do you got coming up?
Helen, that's it. Fix the
That's it?
headlight. Got to put in a headlight today, and then we're hitting the road to Helen. So
Right on.
I'm
All
looking
right.
forward to it.
And
I'm excited.
you guys should be. Make sure you take plenty of videos and photographs so that us that can't be there can live vicariously through you. I got nothing coming up today. I'm going to convalesce. I've been dealing with a cold this week, and I have to give my my blood draw on Monday, and I want to try to get better before then because I know it's going to make my numbers a little wonky.
Yeah.
Sure, my white blood count is up right now, trying to fight whatever this bug is I got. So I'm just going to be chilling out this weekend. It is change your clock weekend, so don't forget Saturday night at midnight. You're going to fall, or you're going to spring forward rather, an hour. For those of you in parts of the world that do that, Scott, he won't be doing anything when it comes to the clock. Arizona's the only ones that get their head screwed on right, where they just leave it alone.
I think there's another state that does that too, I believe, but I'm not sure.
I think you're right, Kenny. I can't
Part of
recall
another
which one it
state,
is,
like
but
Washington or something like that. Like half of the state doesn't. You are right on that, Kenny.
Yep.
Will
So there
have
you
a cup of
go.
Joe? We have a cup of Joe Monday.
Yeah, we're gonna be here, Cup of Joe, Monday morning early, at 6 a.m. as always. Billy says Hawaii doesn't change, so they could be the other ones. Yeah, so that's all that's going to be going on here. The fam is here. Good morning, guys. Thank you for coming in. Appreciate you. We're just going to get out of here. So don't forget to go over and give Eddie some sort of Cup of Joe hashtag, whatever you want to put in there.
Jimmy Raid.
It doesn't matter. There you go.
Yeah.
I like it.
Nice and easy.
There you go. Hashtag Jimmy Raid. We'll go over and say hi to Eddie. He'll be up here in a few minutes. That's going to do it, I think, for all of us. Don't forget PMA, positive mental attitude will definitely change your day. And when I tell you I'm living proof that it works, believe me, I am here as a result of employing a positive attitude in my life every day. Don't forget to make a difference in somebody's day. All you have to do is make eye contact and smile.
That's right.
And you could change somebody's life for the better. Everybody has a story. Sometimes the stories aren't so good. And you can just by saying a kind word or smiling at somebody, you can change their day for the better. If you see the men and ladies of the police department, the fire department, our EMS and healthcare workers, and of course our nurses, we love our nurses. They make doctors look good. They do the things that most of us don't even think of or fathom for doing for each other. So so thank those folks when you see them. Thank them for what they do, because they're out there working hard, and they're doing the stuff that most of us don't want to do or could even think of doing. So, and then last but not least, you see a veteran, past, present, and future, thank them for what they've done or what they're about to do, because they give up a lot of their life, selflessly give it up. And they're on that proverbial wall every day in the free world, no matter what free country you're in, they're protecting us. So make sure that you thank those folks, salute them, tell them thanks. And they're protecting all of us and our freedoms. They're protecting what you see behind me, my flag, your flag, Old Glory. I love my flag. I love my country. God bless America. God bless all of you on the panel, Denise, Sean, Scott, and Kenny. And God bless all of you guys in the chat.
You too, Sean.
Thank you so much.
Jimmy.
Likewise.
Call me whatever you want. Just don't call me late for dinner.
Pepper cyber.
And late for dinner.
And next week, Jimmy, we will be back with the tip of the week.
That's right. Next Friday, we'll do cruise tip. It's been kind of crazy with me being out and Scott being away and sick and everybody going to Helen. We'll do our regularly scheduled week. And hopefully, if I can find some time, we're going to try to change some things up here at the Cup of Joe studios. So bring you guys some new stuff, some new game shows, and a lot of good fun. So don't forget to change your clocks. That's going to do it for us. Kenny, what do we say?
Lord willing, and the creek don't rise. We'll do it all again Monday morning, 6 a.m. Eastern Standard Time.
That's right.
All right, guys. We appreciate you. Love you. Have fun in Helen. We'll see you later. Bye. I'm Jimmy, your Astute Tourist. Peace and love. Bye-bye, guys.